it's Solaris Budgets here, and I'm on a journey to ensure a better financial future for myself by budgeting, prop money cash stuffing and doing savings challenges. So welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. First of all, massive apologies. My Etsy shop sale ran out on the 2nd or 3rd of April. I've now renewed it. I have to renew it every 30 days. If you're new here, I have basically changed my name recently from the Financial Newbie to Solaris Budgets. What I've been doing on my Etsy is anything that has the Financial Newbie on. There is absolutely nothing wrong with the product other than the fact it has the Financial Newbie on. For example, I hope you can kind of see that. Where's my camera? But it says for the Financial Newbie at the bottom. New products will have Solaris Budgets on, but I would feel bad selling old branded stuff with the new brand at the same price. So rather than trying to get just chuck everything away, I'm selling it at a very heavy discount. I'm also thinking about doing some grab bags of this kind of stuff. So having maybe five mystery challenges for £2.50 and 10 mystery challenges for a £5. So I think you'd be getting stuff at a bigger discount if I've done my maths correctly. And yeah, it's just a way for me to move the old stock, you to get a great discount. The challenges will still be the same. They will just be different names. Please do not feel like you have to buy anything from my shop. Only do it if you're in a financial position to do so and you want to. Please never feel like you have to buy anything from me. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say on the matter. I don't want people to feel like they have to buy stuff from me. So I might put together some bundles and see how they do, because those sort of grab bag type things seem to do the best on my shop. So yeah, anyway. Other things that have happened, I swear every time I'm about to record a video, I'm like, right, remember to say this, remember to say this, remember to say this, and I completely forget. So thank you so much for all of your lovely messages on my previous video. I have graduated now with my PhD, so I'm technically Dr. Solaris Budgets, which is very, very exciting. Currently in the process of changing my name, because I can use the title Doctor now. Because I'm also going to change my name, possibly going to change my name next year, but it's not 100% yet. So when I get married to my lovely fiance, we haven't decided if we are going to change our names, we're going to keep our names, or we're going to double barrel our names. But yeah, so you can only do one name change at a time. So I'm going to try and do this name change first, but you need to pay for certified copies of things. So yeah, I'm just waiting to have that money free in the budget. But yeah, graduation was really great. It's a very different graduation to my previous graduation. I won't go into too many details, but I was very relieved when it was all over and I could actually enjoy the evening. It was a bit of a full sort of day event type thing. And what I didn't realise is the outfit that I had to wear, and so the gown I own, because and then you have to wear a hood as well, and you wear every woman that graduates wears a hood. I didn't realise at this university the gowns were heavy and the hoods were heavy as well, and everything had to be pinned into place. But oh my, when I took that off, I was so relieved, because they were my shoulders were killing me. But yeah, I was so relieved to have it done. It's all over now. It was expensive, but it kind of is what it is. I cash flowed most of it. So we've not gotten into any debt for graduating. So yeah, that's that sort of side of things over and done with now, which is kind of a relief, because it has been nearly a 5-year journey that I've been on with that. So yeah, and I think, yeah, anyway, I'm going to ramble. I know people said in the comments it doesn't matter about rambling, but we don't need it to be another half an hour video of Aoife just talking random stuff. So yeah, so what's going on in this video? So we are going to cash stuff for week 3 of April. So it's very weird because I'm filming these videos on a Wednesday, and the reason why I'm filming them so early this month is just the way my paycheck lined up. I don't like having money sitting around in accounts that haven't got a purpose, because then I will be liable to spend it, which is not what I want to do. So for this month I film on Wednesday, and you'll always see the video on a Saturday. So yeah, so we should have £265 to cash stuff today. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 3, 5, 10, no, 2, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I think I must have try that again. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. There was a hidden 5 or I just messed up. Okay, so let's organise this a bit better. So yes, how is everyone doing after that bit of a rambly start? It has been, the weather has just been gorgeous. Like, I'm kind of glad the weather wasn't too hot on Saturday because I think I might have like been quite unwell in the number of layers that you have to wear for graduation. But yeah, and it was really nice to have my parents there. We celebrated, we went out for drinks, then we got absolutely wrecked by hay fever because hay fever has been really bad this year so far. So let's go into the pink binder. So this is my everyday binder. I know we have some rollover money because it's been very good, she says. Where's the money gone? Have I taken the money from? I did have £5 in here and I definitely haven't spent the £5. What? Did I just forget to put the £5 in there last week? The £5 is sat in my account and I know it is because I checked it earlier. So that is very cheeky. What's it there? Definitely, yeah, it's definitely the personal spending money. I don't know what happened. Maybe I put it into the wrong envelope. We will see. Okay, so every week I assign myself £15. We then we play roll and match. So this is from Eva at the Rockin' Witch. You've probably seen everyone play it by now, but it's just a great little challenge. I really love it. So what you do is you roll this lovely 6-sided dice. If you roll 3 the same colour, you save £5. If you roll 3 different colours, then you save £10. So we've got a pink, a pink, and a pink. So we are putting £5 into roll and match. I don't know why I was trying to get another pen there. Pink, pink, pink. We are so close to finishing our first column. So £5 into roll and match. And then we'll come back to that binder later, which means we have £10 for personal spending money this week. I can't believe I've misplaced that £5. And I was being so good about it as well this week, being like, no, I don't want to spend it because I want to like roll it over into saving challenges. So that's that binder done. The next binder we're going to go into is annual bills. And I realised again that annual car has been factored into this when I did the count up. So we're actually only stuffing £155. So annual events, Christmas is going to get £5. I'm all over the place this evening, I'm very sorry. So in Christmas we've got 20, 50, 75, 80, which means we can colour in a Christmas tree. Oh yes, I remember what I was going to say. I had loads of things I wanted to say. So first off, when we get to the binder, I'll talk about it, but I've moved some money around again. You might be going, oh my god, FIFA, what are you doing? But in my brain, it works. And I'm not going into any debt. It just makes my life a little bit easier. So then we're going to go into annual bills. So annual bills is going to get 20, and this is to save for stuff like contents insurance, TV license, water, all that good stuff. So I think, oh yeah, push to how much it is in. So we have 100, 200, 320, 40, 65. And we can cut off a heart here. So I fully expect, because our bill season comes up in like July, August time, we won't get to the £1,000 that we want to, but obviously when that starts again we can. car annuals. Now we need to talk about car annuals. So, as I turned my car on the other day, now I don't use my car to commute, but I turned my car on the other day and I got a lovely check engine light that came on. So I was like, great. So I've been trying a lot of different things to try and fix it, you know, looking online. And then I've got the instruction books, is that what you want to call it, and all that out, and I was having a look and found the error, and then I was having a look in the service history book, and it suddenly dawned on me that my car is actually due a service. Now, for some reason I had it in my head earlier on in the year when I took it for its MOT that it didn't need a service this year, it needed a service next year, but clearly I was very wrong. And car needs a service. It's still got its thing on, so I'm going to mention that when it goes for a service. Basically, hopefully they'll be able to like find the problem with it. It seems to be a problem with the electronics, but I'm really hesitant to drive it anywhere. So what I've done is to fund that, I've taken £200 out of car annual, so we've got £300 left. My car insurance is due next month. I will just cash flow the £200 needed for car insurance. And when we get to the binder, we will talk about an envelope that we have added in. But anyway, so that's that binder for today. Variable binder. So this is just for sinking funds that we dip in and out of, not every week, but might be every month or every couple of months. So health is going to get 5. So health now has 20. Pup has got 10. It's going to get 15. We haven't got a dog yet, but we are dog sitting next week, which is very, very exciting. So that's just getting any bits that we need to get. Car is empty because in the midst of this error on my car, I realised I hadn't done a software update in a while. The way you do a software update, I don't think I've ever done a software update, so I was kind of like, let's check that off first to see if like that is causing the problem. To do a software update on my car, you need a USB stick with at least 32 gigabytes, and it needs to be blank. So this USB stick can only be used for updating the car system. Excellent. So we went around looking, and we did not have 32 gigabyte USB sticks in the flat. So I bought a USB stick. I've done the software update and that didn't solve the problem. But I just took that money out of car because it's a USB stick for the car. I never thought I'd be saying that, but here we are. So car's got 5. Travel's getting 5, which means travel has 10. Gifts is getting 5, which means gifts now has 20, 25, 30, 35. And self-care's not getting anything this month, and skincare's not getting anything, sorry, this week. Yeah, so that's that for... No, that's not that. Fitness is getting £5. So fitness has 5, 10, 15. And then that is that for that binder. Sorry, this is always very confusing. Right. So, last binder for all the challenges. This is my long-term binder. So let's have a look. Also, we've got all these. So if you make a purchase in my shop, you now get a little like freebies packet thing. Spoiler alert. And you'll actually get like some of these paper clips. So I nicked a few and put them all over my binders, which I thought were really cute. Because everyone's got such lovely binders, like lovely stuff in them. I do not want to spend lots and lots of money on my binders and stuff like that because I'm trying to save for many things. So I spruce them up. I don't know. I just added a few in my binders. So what's happened here? Well, I looked at island and holiday funds. And similar to the fact that the wedding has a set date, the holiday has a set date. It's not our wedding, it's a friend's wedding. Basically, I decided to move the remaining money from island to holiday to we'll fully fund this at the end of the month. So I took about 400 from island. I think that was it. 400. Yeah, 400 from island. Moved it into holiday, and by the end of the month, the holiday will be fully funded. I would just rather do it that way because it's got a set date. I'd rather just have that out of the way. It's a weird thing with my brain. It just makes me feel better. So, Ireland today is getting 25, which means Ireland now has 75. And I think we can colour off half a plane. So I'm just going to fill that one in. Some say, you know, you're being really impatient and, you know, why are you doing it? But for me, this works. It might not work for you, but I just feel better like to have more and more stuff fully funded. Holiday is also going to get 25. So we can put colour in 2 plain wings here. And I would just feel a lot better if that is fully funded. Because that's kind of, yes, they're both optional, but because that's a date set. We haven't booked anything for the holiday, but because that's a date set, I'll have that done. Wedding is going to get, I got this right. Wedding's going to get 95, so that's 80, 95. So that brings wedding up to 10, 20, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100 and 205. So 20, 40, 20, 40, 60. That should be, what have I done wrong? What have I done wrong? There should be another 20. I can't count. So that's 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 105. So that's 29,205. And I'll condense that off camera. And we can colour in another champagne flute. I've just got 4 more of those left. We will be fully funding this at the end of May. For the May pay period. Right. House deposits getting nothing. Pubs getting nothing. Car maintenance. I'm living in fear of this. Well, I'm not living in fear. I have an emergency fund, but like, I've been really naive with this car and thought, oh, it's fine. And actually, I feel like having a car maintenance fund that isn't for like the annuals would just be a lot better. So we're going to introduce this. We're going to start this next month. If something happens and I need to pay money to repair the car, I will do, and I'll take it out of emergency fund, and then we'll replace it back to emergency fund, and then we'll start building up this. But yeah, I feel like I should be doing this. I don't know why I didn't, basically. So that's it for that binder, and all my ramblings and changing my mind about things again. Savings challenge binder. We need to do Fiver Friday first before we do anything else. Oh yes, that's another thing that's happening. So originally when I started this and the penny challenge, I said that I was going towards car annuals. I have decided to take car annuals out of my monthly income because, yeah, and then we'll put like the Fiver Friday and the penny challenge probably either into something really nice to buy or probably just the house deposit. Right. So we have some money left to play with. So we moved a lot of money, done a lot of moving of money this month. We finished the Save the Year challenge last week and we've moved everything into that. So before, anytime I do one of these smaller challenges, it would feed into the Save the Year challenge. Now, we're going to divide this up a little bit. Oh, that came out wedding. So we will still roll a 6-sided dice and do those challenges, but what it feeds into is different things. So we've still got our annual events challenge, but now we've got wish list, big challenge, wish list, big challenge, wish list. So when we complete those challenges, they'll either go into a big challenge. The big challenge might be the Donut Worry challenge, and the big challenges will feed into the big goals that we're currently working on. I haven't decided if the big goal is pup or the big goal is house. Depends on how many challenges and how quick we finish them. I don't know, any of that makes sense. Wish list is, I have a wish list. So if I see something that I want to buy, if it's not like urgent for like house and stuff, I put it on a spreadsheet called wish list. I note the date that I put that item on the wish list, and then I count how many days it has been since that item has been put on the wish list. anything that's over 30 days, I review. If I want to buy it, I can buy it, and if I don't, I don't, but it comes out of wishlist money. We've not had any wishlist money for a while. We moved it all into the wedding so we could fully fund that. This is a way of me like still having that sort of, I can buy things if I want to. It's not like we are putting all our money into the house. The house is more of a, I don't know, because there's no set date of us buying the house. I've seen a lot of lovely houses recently that I really want to buy, but we need to have a bit more cash first. And I feel like if we just go all in with, same with house deposit, I'm just going to want to spend money. This is a way that I can spend money and still like save for the house. Annoyingly, like there are things on the wish list like hairdryer, because my hairdryer like smokes every time I turn it on. But I don't need a hairdryer because my hair is quite short and I tend to let it air dry, and I usually wash it after work or after exercise. So I don't class it as a need, it's a want, but it'll be a useful thing in winter. So yeah, anyway, again, she rambles, she doesn't stop rambling. Just gonna check that everything is still recording. Yes, we're still recording. So, done our Fiverr Friday. We're gonna roll, oh no, haven't even set it up properly. Let's get our little tokens. So, 1, 2, 3, 6. I'm hoping you can see this because I've moved everything a little bit over today. See it? Can you see the dice tower stuff? Yeah, right. 6-sided dice. So if it, whatever it lands on gets £5, and then we'll just total it all up at the end. 3, 4, 3, 6, 2. And if you weren't here last week, we basically raided all of the challenges so I could finish that, save the year. 6, 6. Right. Let's bring that back. So, challenge 2 got 5. Nothing for challenge 1, which is sad because challenge 1 is Father's Day challenge. So, challenge 1, we're doing the Steamy challenge again. So this is by Grounded Budgets. I absolutely love this one. I think it was one of those like monthly subscriptions, and I just love carrying the little hearts. Yeah. I need to make a note of this somewhere because I'm going to forget. So, challenge 2 got 5, 3 got 15. So this is the seasonal challenge. This is my challenge. So 15 is a little check. And what I do with this challenge, I condense it up every so often so we can cross over those big numbers. Challenge 4 got 5. Challenge 4 is also my challenge. This is Sakura Savings. So each cherry blossom thing, each icon is 5, and you can decide what your icons are with this. So I'm just going to cross off that, and that is 5. And then challenge 6 got the bulk of this. Challenge 6 got, oh no, didn't swap. Challenge 6 got 15. And this is the March subscription from Studio Budgets. 2, 3. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching and dealing with my rambling and moving money about. I think this is the wonderful, I probably say this every, the wonderful thing about budgeting is they're very flexible. You can change the way your budget, once you've written a budget, you're not stuck to that budget for the rest of your life. You adjust it to whatever works for you. So moving that money into holiday just gives me peace of mind because I know that thing is there, and therefore we can focus on building up the other fund. It just It's just the way my brain works. I'm really sorry if it just means like we're changing up things a lot, but that's just how it works for me, and that's how I feel better, because at the end of the day my budget works for me. And it just it gives me a lot less stress. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you all have a lovely sunny weekend, although I think it is forecast to rain last time I checked. I will be filming my week 4 cash stuffing a little bit earlier in the week next week, because we are dog sitting and I want my focus to be on the dog rather than me faffing around budgeting. So yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week for April week 4. Bye.